I'm muted. Never mind. Hello, good evening, everybody. Good evening, Polter and Lily and Voodoo and Rat. Good evening, Oceana. Hello, Unag and Haz and Six Bacons. Hello, Calendar. Lily, hello. Steph, hello. Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are on this beautiful planet. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another ad hoc live stream. Pardon me. Everything's really hard today. Hi, happy Monday. How are you all doing? I hope you all had a fabulous weekend and happy Monday, and thank you all so much for being here. I don't know why today's so hard. It just feels so hard. I've got a big case of the Mondays. Full-on lasagna day. It's just terrible. No, it's not all that terrible. It's just been raining all afternoon, so I got very wet. Very wet. I don't know how I feel about this. I feel fuzzy. It's not good. What else happened? Oh, I found a spider. So we have a new huntsman in the kitchen who's still kind of getting used to us. It's another Henrietta situation type of deal. But because it was raining outside, I was just like, oh, you've probably come up through the drain or you've like come in through somewhere. Great, I'm just going to like leave you alone in the corner. And then just like big ball of legs and anxiety just decided to run at my feet. And I was like, buddy, I'm a giant. I'm gonna smush you, so don't run at me. Just run away from me, or just like hide in the corner until I'm out of the kitchen, and then you can eat all of the bugs, it's fine. So I found a spider, and then I came home and I forgot to defrost any chicken overnight, but I had some brisket sitting in the fridge. So I decided, the gay audacity, to just dry rub a brisket. And did I think it was going to be ready in time before the stream to put in the Instant Pot? No, but it was, and it'll turn out and everything's fine. So yeah, anyway, that's my day. How's yours? The spider's good. So the spider is a huntsman, and if they decide to come in here, I will show you them. I don't think they will though. He's not very big. His body is about like this big, and then his legs make him about this big. So, like, he'll get to the size of a dinner plate or your face, which is fine. They're fine, though, because they don't hate us humans. They're our best friends. They eat all the nasty bugs. So if you've got any summertime roaches, or you've got flies or mosquitoes or whatever, they'll eat all of them. And the bad spiders. They're great. We love them. Big fan of huntsman spiders over here. Anyway, hi, my name's Zach. Lovely to meet you. If you're new, thank you very much for returning. If you are coming back, I'm not a mental or physical healthcare professional, just a guy who did a thing. Why can't I remember? Just a guy who lost some weight, talks about things on the internet, and watches way too many people. Also not here to bully, shame, hate, harass, or humiliate. Just here to talk about the produced and monetized content that we see here on this platform, because it's all about what choices about what we say, choices about what we put on the internet, choices. We're not off to a good start, are we? Jenny, lovely to see you. Thank you for rejoining the channel as a member. I appreciate it. Welcome back. Feel free to use all of the fun new emojis. Oh, just a guy who loves a huntsman. Yeah. Anyway, thank you all so much for your patience while I get warmed up, because I'm all sorts of out of sorts. Today we're going to be reacting to not one, not two, but three pieces of content, two of which from the one, the only, the incomparable and incomparable Miss Foodie Beauty, Miss Chantal Marie. We're going to be going over day one of trying to reverse type 2 diabetes. I have some words to say. She's talking about Omad, she's talking about meals, we'll talk about food. Walking exercise at KOUT beach in Kuwait. This will be fun, watching Chantal walk around while her husband films her. Loophole husband films her. And then we're going to move over to the queen of YouTube itself, Miss Amberlynn Reid. Amberlynn Reid is the queen of Girl World. How modest. How very modest. That's what we're going to do today. Hey, Addie, good to see you. I hope you're well. I hope you had a nice weekend. Hello, hello. Oh, Lydia, I'm sorry that you're awake, but the upside is you get to hang out with us. So that's fun. Anyway, we should probably get started because, like I said, my brisket's currently in the Instant Pot. If y'all have never cooked a brisket in the Instant Pot, let me just tell you, I have a teeny tiny kitchen and I have space for like 3 major appliances. The Instant Pot is one of them, and cooking brisket in it is delicious. It's delicious. I get to make my own like barbecue sauce once it's all cooked up. Oh my goodness, it's so good. What is it? Okay, let me see if I can walk you through it before we get started, because that's what everyone's here for, Zach's brisket recipe. So, I get like a chop of like about a kilo. That's about 2 pounds, for those of you unmetriced, of brisket, right? And then I pat it down and then I do a dry rub on it. So it's like brown sugar, cayenne pepper, ground chili, cinnamon, cumin, black pepper, salt. There's something else on there. What am I forgetting? I'm forgetting something. Anyway, make a dry rub. Rub, 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 rub. Let it sit in the fridge for a couple of hours or overnight. And then, when you're happy with the salt penetration into the protein, you get it out, and in your Instant Pot, you chop up a medium or 2 medium onions, depending on how big your brisket is, a couple of medium onions, a couple of cloves of garlic, mince that all up, chuck it all in there, and then I do, like, half a cup-ish of chicken stock. Use whatever stock you want, but I use chicken. So then pressurize 75 minutes on high, then let it sit for 15, then you got to vent it. So if I disappear in like 40 minutes, it's because I'm venting. And then you add your like barbecue sauce components, which I guess we'll talk about later because we should probably get started. All right, let's go. Oh no, it's not on camera. I mean, it's not on camera. There we go.
Hello.
Oh yeah, garlic powder, onion powder in the rub as well.
Foodie Beauty.
Yes, those things.
Hey there, Beezers.
No, not your ad. My ad. Hi guys, g'day. You asked for a kazoo emoji and we delivered. Actually, now you can access all of these fun emojis from the Pulpy Syntax channel membership. And I'm not going to show you a website, but you can just click that button down there to join, or not. It's up to you. But thanks for being here. Okay, we're back. Everything's fine. Everything's great. Mick, hello, lovely to see you. G'day. Alright, back to Chantel's cooking. Oh no, it's muted. What a shame. Hold on.
The video.
There we go. I fixed it.
This is my dinner I made.
Fixed it.
I've been fasting for 14 hours.
My headphones are backwards. Never mind.
I did a weigh-in, so I'll insert that here.
Oh, we've got to talk about this too.
Okay, so I'm going to weigh myself.
Also, sorry everyone, my audio, her audio, we're all over the shop, so sorry if we're blowing out anyone's eardrums.
And for the weird haters, the scale is very basic.
Okay, so what I would like to just put out into the universe. This is a basic scale. Now, y'all may have watched a TLC show or two in the past where regular scales that go up to like 180 kilograms, such as this one here, absolutely like fail once you go over it, and sometimes even once you get close to it. Generally, they won't give you an accurate reading if you're super close to or over it. It's kind of like the old school ones, you know, with the little dial where you stood on it and it go round and round. Like if you went over. Except it's digital and it's just going to fail. So instead of giving you an error, it may, for instance, give you a number that's much, much lower than the actual weight on the scale. That's all. Hey James, good to see you.
There's nothing on it where I can mess with. That button is for kg or pounds, the battery, and that's about it. So yellow. I have not eaten yet today. I am fasting about 14 hours now. So, yeah. Let's go. All right, time to turn it on. 0. I have my abaya.
Okay, so interestingly enough, this is really dark to see, but I'm gonna zoom in and see if we can help everybody out. I'm not gonna zoom in that far. I'm just gonna do it full screen. Okay. So, I think that Chantel is over 180 kilos. Does it matter? Absolutely not. Is Chantel going to talk about her weight loss, weight gain, etc. while making this content? Yes. Does this allow us the option to talk about weight loss, weight gain, shenanigans, etc.? Absolutely yes. Personally, being someone who weighs themselves really consistently, I know that even with just 1 foot on the scale, you will get to probably about, I would say, 3/4 of your total weight before that, like, second leg goes on there. I'm not trying to draw any conclusions here, but I'm just going to say it. Yeah, we're talking about feet, Mick. But I'm just going to say it. I do 100% believe that Chantal is over 180 kilos. I think that this scale is not necessarily failing, but I do think that it is failing. It's not erroring out, but I do think it's failing and giving an inconsistent and incorrect reading.
Right.
Mostly because the scale is now
0.
on. Chantal fully steps on that scale and I can see 160. So that's 1 leg on the scale. Hold on, where's it? Oh God, where's it gone? Now I've got to search for feet. We're on the hunt for feet. There we go. Let's see if I can find it. There we go. Great. So that's with Chantal's 1 foot on there. We still got to get that other leg. Leg. We got to get that other egg up there. So I'll wait for her to step on fully. And fully, we're seeing a 165. Sure, whatever. I don't trust that scale. I don't trust any of this. And knowing this isn't even a question of like what Chantal is about, and that's lies. Like, we know that. That's rule 1, right? What I will say is that we've seen Chantal in various different eras of her life. And we've seen Chantal close or thereabouts at this weight previously as well. Chantal looks very different. Very, very different. I think it's not unkind to say, or maybe it's unkind, I don't care. It's definitely not a nice thing to say. But if Chantal was this weight 3 years ago, or however long ago it was when we spoke about numbers like this, she had a lot more muscle mass previously, and all of that's just gone now. Like, she actually had stamina. She actually, like, I'm specifically thinking about when she used to lie to us and tell us she was vegan, go to the gym, and not actually go to the gym, but tell us she was going to the gym. She was obviously younger, like, we know that was a few years ago, but she had a lot more stamina. She could actually walk around. She went out and did some things, but like, her stamina and her mobility at the moment are for shit. And whether or not that's got to do with a heavier weight on the frame, or because all of her muscle has just deteriorated and turned into fat, because obviously we know muscle weighs more than fat. There's always that to talk about. But I personally think that the scales are wonk.
What does it say? Okay, 164.5 kg.
362.2 pounds. Now, you're on the other side of the planet who don't enjoy the metrics. Let me know what you think. Understanding, as I do, that Chantal is, 5'1" on a good day. That does not seem correct. That just doesn't seem correct.
I'll convert that.
You're gonna compound lie. It's a lie.
So, yeah. That's what I weigh. Like I said, I've been fasting for about 14 hours, so...
Fasting for 14 hours is not going to drop like 40 pounds. It's just not how that works.
That's fasted. I also took my blood sugar reading, so I'll insert that here.
Okay, great. Let's talk about the blood sugars. 230. Oh, I got to pull up my new favorite website.
So this is my fasted blood sugar for today. The time on the monitor is wrong. It's not 8:09 p.m.
230. Okay, so... Well, maybe you should fix that if you're going to show it off on camera. 230 mgdl is 12.8. I'm going to wildly assume, because she told us this before, that this was just after she woke up and before she... after she weighed herself. So she woke up, weighed herself, and has tested her blood sugars. A 12.8 blood sugar reading after just waking up, after what I assume is 6 to 8 hours of sleep, is crazy.
I'm gonna have to definitely change that somehow.
Yeah, with the help of a healthcare team, I would suggest.
So yeah, that's...
diet and exercise can do stuff, but healthcare teams can help guide you on all of that.
It's a fasted blood sugar reading and a fasted weigh-in. And this is my dinner. chicken breast. It's a halloumi chicken. So it's some roasted eggplant, just eggplant with about a teaspoon of olive oil mixed between each slice. And some seasoning, very lightly salted.
I'm going to have to ask her, actually, it doesn't matter. But I'm going to suggest, there we go. This is a nice meal in its components. I think that Chantel's trying to make some kind of chicken palmy situation type of deal, or chicken pizza thing. We've got cheese, we've got olives, we've got tomato on a chicken breast. Within its own capacities, this is a generally low carbohydrate meal. I don't know how much sugar's in that yogurt, or if there is any, or if it's just like natural Greek yogurt or whatever. The eggplant's a nice touch. I would prepare this much differently. I would also add an element of fiber. Chantel seemingly doesn't believe... I understand there's fiber in the kiwis. Chantel seemingly just doesn't believe in fiber. I don't know why she doesn't get on board with trying to enjoy cruciferous vegetables. I think if she learnt to lean into like riced cauliflower over using rice, she may find an easy substitute into her hubcaps full of rice that she enjoys. I probably would have done this different. I probably would have done I don't know, like an eggplant palmy almost, maybe, with chicken. Or just, like, slice all of this up finely and, like, made a ratatouille with the chicken breast. I don't know, something. I need to also ask, where did she steal this tray from? Hey, Shenanigans, good to see you. Where did she steal this tray from? This wasn't on a Temu haul. This wasn't, like... What is this? It's very much giving, like, one of those plates you use to separate, like, your food groups and stuff. But it's just, is this even a plate? That's the real question, isn't it? Is this even a plate? Is this just, like, a knick-knack dish that you, like, put on the side, like, on the entryway table? This is where you put, like, your keys and your wallet and, like, a charger and stuff. This surely isn't a plate, because this seems bizarre to be a plate. or / a tray. Whatever's going on here.
Chicken breast.
Like a party platter plate. Oh, Mick, you're right. This is what you make the nachos in. Yeah! You make your nachos in the middle, and then on the side you have, like, your guac and your sour cream and your queso, like your dippy bits. Ah, this is a party platter. Right. Got it.
With some seasoning.
This is like when the big game's on and you've got a whole heap of people around and you just need some, like, snacky foods. Party platter. Got it. Yeah, dippy bits. What do you call them?
And I baked it in the oven with some tomato, black olive, and halloumi. And that's about an ounce crumbled up. I have 1 kiwi, some raw unsalted cashews, and a low-fat plain yogurt.
Great. Gotta watch. Yogurt in particular is really weird. When you go for the low-fat option, they often, like, shove a whole heap of carbohydrates in there, sugars, to make it a little more substantial. Anyway, and a tiny water.
I have 2 waters, and that's what I'm going to eat. Probably all I'm going to eat for the day, because I have to, like, lower everything very drastically.
And even if she doesn't want to do broccoli, put it all on, like, a bed of spinach or something. Something that's, like, high fiber, low calorie, that will fulfill you and fill you up. I'm not giving her this advice. I'm literally, like, these words I'm sending backwards in time for, like, young Pulpy to listen to. Eat for volume, my dude. It'll stop your, like, 2 a.m. cravings, I promise. Eat for volume.
Quickly, because, yeah, you guys know if you watched my videos yesterday.
Do you like dippy bits of shit?
Honestly, it's made me a little bit even scared to eat, if I'm being quite honest. It's weird.
There's nothing ever green. I mean, to be fair, the kiwi is green in this, but there's just never any vegetables. Like, there are, but there aren't.
All right, let me try the chicken. I hope it's cooked through. It was frozen. Frozen chicken breast.
Hey, Zing, good to see you. I haven't even mentioned that. Yeah, Omad, I don't believe, is recommended for people with diabetes, primarily because I guess one of the major struggles with diabetes is regulating blood sugar, right? And it's really hard for the human body to regulate blood sugar if you're doing things like intermittent fasting or OMAD, because, like, unless you're eating very strictly and very specifically, your body's going to receive all of this food, and then your blood sugar will rise, and then you, like, yeah, there's no insulin, obviously, to help kind of mediate all of that. So you're just spiking your blood sugar, and then it just drops through the floor. And that's what we were talking about the other day, about hyperglycemia versus hypoglycemia. She's running the risk of both. I mean, Chantal's blood sugar is to quote Milk Tea's video from today, syrup at the moment. So it is like full of sugar and really super high, but like day to day, she's going to go, all over the shop if she thinks that eating 1 meal a day is going to fix it. That's outside of the entire conversation around the BED of it all and her relationship with food and all of that, because you can't tell me Chantal only ate this today, and then at 2 o'clock in the morning when she was awake, her loophole husband wasn't at home, and she was reading through comments people were leaving on YouTube videos that weren't hers, that she decided, no, everything's fine. I absolutely don't need to have a chocky or a strawberry croissant. Croissant. Yeah. Oh, shenanigans. I hope so. I'd love to see her back in Canada personally.
Yummy.
And that's an interesting topic as well, shenanigans. Like, what does healthcare in Kuwait look like for Chantal with a kind of questionable residency status? And we know, like, I know that there's been conversations over on Twitter about how the Kuwaiti government is basically telling expats with, a growing list of diseases, diabetes included, that, sorry, but our healthcare can't take care of you, so tourist visa or leave. For many reasons, I think Chantal continues to be on a tourist visa, and if she's not, she's dodging doctors and dodging healthcare professionals in Kuwait specifically, possibly because of that as a concern.
And juicy. Yeah, it's cooked. That's good. Bismillah.
Nom, 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 nom. The cashews are also a bit confusing.
That's really good.
This is a bit of a confusing dish, but sure. I don't particularly love roasted eggplant, but
Eggplant could be cooked a bit longer.
yeah, especially not that thick, like thin slices. Delicious.
Not bad.
Well, Shenanigans also noticed, like, the last time she went to a clinic in Kuwait, she told us all about it. She made a vlog out of it. She showed us that little, like, waiting area with the cushions and all of that stuff. None of that conversation this week when there's been, like, the major health scare. So, yeah, I honestly think that the diabetes and high blood pressure diagnoses came out of Thailand, not Kuwait. The monometer isn't working today. I think it's working fine. It's about a 1 out of 10.
I have some salted jumbo barbecue flavored cashews in the room.
Uh-huh.
They're now still laws. Can't eat those anymore.
Help. Alright, we're gonna get real close to Chantal's mouth, and I'm really sorry, but I need help. It's so rare that we see food actually being sliced into smaller portions, but just her mouth movement in all of this is very strange. Hey Deb, good to see you, great timing. Okay, so we're in the mouth. But I think I honestly think she might have something up with the right side of her mouth. Might be dental, who knows. But it seems like she's really avoiding putting any pressure or any, like, force on the right side of her mouth. Antonis, lovely to see you, mate. Thank you so much for gifting 5 channel memberships. Welcome back to New Day, Ash T, Snowcat, hello, Tara, and HRH. Hello, everybody. Please make sure you thank the lovely Antinous for their gifted generosity. Thanks, mate. I hope you're having a lovely weekend, or had a lovely weekend, and happy Monday. And hi. Good to see you. I'm sorry for the Zoom. Like, she looks like she's in pain. And then a cut, which is strange. Never trust a cut. Oh, isn't the right side the one with that baby tooth that, like... Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Because she seems to be, like, fine chewing, but I think actually getting a bite on that, like... Because, what is it? Molars, canines, I don't know, teeth. Teeth. It's all teeth. Teeth all the way down, just like feet.
Really good yogurt. So...
Her corn giblet tooth. You have a way with words.
Purpose of this is not really just mukbang, it's just also just to talk to you while I'm eating dinner.
But you're not actually talking to us. You're talking to a camera. The audience can't respond.
I'll probably be eating a lot of stuff like this.
I don't understand. If she's just eating this, like, this low-fat Greek-style yogurt as a sauce, as a dippy bit, gal, get yourself, break open those herbs and stuff in the kitchen and actually give this thing some flavor. I'm never mad at, like, Greek yogurt as a substitute for sour cream. I think it works really well. But Greek yogurt or Greek style yogurt tends to have that, like, tang that I associate with sweet, as opposed to sour cream, which is like that rich, savory flavor for me. So yeah, go grab your dill, go grab your, like, cumin, whatever, like, flavor this a little, put a little bit of oil in there, flavor it up a bit, because, like, I don't know, I just see her eating this and all I can think of is, like, yogurt and berries, not yogurt and chicken. Or she could marinate the chicken in yogurt. There you go, now we're cooking with fire. Yeah. Yeah, let's make a real sauce out of it. Let's get some, like, cucumber and some mint and some lime and, like, some flavors into it. Just raw yogurt.
Some kind of Omad.
Hey, Hammy, good to see you. She does love to complain. Relatable. Yeah.
I like the skin on the kiwi.
I find that so strange. I have never eaten a kiwi with skin on, and I know that some people do, and I don't know it's fine to eat, but it's so strange to me. It's just so fuzzy. It's that fuzzy skin. She is raw dogging life as. And, like, if she enjoyed any of that romaine lettuce, like she tells us she does, we could make such a wonderful little salad out of this. And it's hot, right? Like, let's cook up a chicken breast. Let's slice it up. Let's slice those tomatoes. Let's slice up a little bit of cheese, sliced olives. Got to watch that salt, though. Throw it all on some romaine. Make a dressing with the yogurt. Chop up some nuts for a little bit of mouthfeel. Like, finish off with the kiwi. I don't know, like, all of these, it's fine, it is what it is. Also, why put it on top of the chicken? Slice open the chicken and put everything inside, like, stuff that chicken breast. I don't know, I would just have done this differently. This feels like it would have taken the shortest amount of time and the least amount of effort, which, again, relatable for people who, you know, have other things to do.
So I'm probably going to eat, like, very low carb, no processed carbs at all. No sugary drink. Yeah, see, Danish, you say... Because I remember when she was asked why she doesn't eat broccoli and she can't have it. She said she couldn't have it because of the vitamin K and the metformin or whatever, and they didn't interact or anything. Something. One of her medications didn't appreciate higher levels of vitamin K. The thing is, who the hell knows what medication Chantel's on now? And Chantel is not one to necessarily pick and choose her diet advice based on a doctor's advice. She more picks and chooses her diet advice based on, like, fad diets that people send her. Or what does she have? She has confirmation bias, where she finds the, like, simplest thing to address the biggest issue and then
just like follows that in spite of everything else. And she only ever kind of looks at that information if it sits with like what she agrees with in terms of anything.
It's just water. Plain
Warfarin, thank you, Meerkats. It was the warfarin, not the metformin. Thank you.
tea.
Thank you.
Maybe an Americano if I want to drink, but no sugar. Until, I want to get everything under control.
Christo, when you're confronted with those numbers, it's quite stark, shocking. I guess shocking is the right word.
These are really ripe.
Sonia, hello. Lovely to see you. Hope you're having a good day. And Earth, hello. Hello. Hope you're having a fabulous Monday. Good morning.
So I want to do intermittent fasting.
Okay.
I want to give my body time to...
It just sounds like such a dangerous idea when the whole point of all of this... I mean, she's going in for this hard. She's going in for a crash. She's saying, I need to get all of this weight off super quickly. I'm only going to eat this one meal a day. I have so much energy to spare, all of this stuff. And she's not considering the flip side of the coin of regulating blood sugar as opposed to just like peaks and crashes.
Deplete some of the... Is it glycogen stores?
Sure. Again, that concern is not like the major concern at the moment, I think, would be going and speaking to a healthcare team, finding someone who you can learn about best practices for diabetes or diabetics, and like learning and doing and all of that, and doing that with people who are far more knowledgeable than you, because you are a bit of a nincompoop. So you're just like finding this information out there and finding what you think is going to work for you when you're not actually listening to a professional. You're just kind of looking for this information that may or may not suit your particular situation. A doctor might be able to help in this.
I used to...
Hey, Natural, good to see you.
I hate on keto. You know what it is? It's the dirty keto. But I understand the idea of eating low carb if you're diabetic,
Look, I had great success losing a whole heap of weight with calorie restriction and super low carbohydrate. We all know my story. I don't need to tell it again. It's fine. And that's because I have particular, not just relationships with food, but I had to learn to eat high protein, and then I learned that if I do eat high protein, my hunger cues are so much more apparent. Whereas if I have carbohydrates, my blood sugar does spike, and then I crave carbohydrates. So if I regulate my cravings with high protein meals, it works out a lot better for me. Plus now it's helping with muscle recovery and all of that stuff.
So I apologize if I just sounded really know-it-all before with that.
Thank you.
I can act like that sometimes.
Well, Rummy, and that's what I mean. She might think that keto's the way to go for her, but without a gallbladder, who the hell knows? I have no idea what Chantal actually must feel like eating the way that we've seen her eat without a gallbladder. That must be I don't know, heartburn, but just everywhere. And just a hose of waste. Just goes straight through you, especially considering she has an extremely low fiber diet. But again, the best person to ask about all of this would be a healthcare professional who can say, great, here's your list of 7 comorbidities. Now let's add diabetes into this situation. And you're on these blood thinners, and you're on these SSRIs or whatever, and you're on all this medication. There are so many things to consider, and that's why health is, obviously a thing that takes a large amount of learning to understand, because we all not only function differently, but we also all have different diagnoses and different medication and different hormones, and there's all of that to consider. I don't know. Oh, Earth, thank you very much for joining the channel as a member, mate. I appreciate it. Everybody say hi to Earth. Thank you very much. Enjoy your emojis.
I'm really starting to love plain yogurt.
She said it's low fat, which again makes me think that it's high carb, but whatever. Who even knows at this point?
So I'm thinking of meals, very simple, but nutritious.
Right.
That's the whole point, you know, especially of like Omad.
Right, chat. Favorite meals? Favorite meals that are nutritious?
Very simple, but nutritious.
Simple but nutritious. And go. I love doing like what is it? Like Sancho Bao. Using lettuce cups. So, but basically what I do is just like flavor up some mince, throw some leftover veggies that have been diced up into it, cook that all down, and then just chuck it in lettuce cups. Oh my goodness, so good. Or cabbage, if you prefer, and that's okay. I do love a salad. I obviously love my chicken and broccoli. That is a classic, a staple that I'll never be without. Brisket. Not necessarily nutritious or low calorie, but I gotta be a queen of moderation.
That's the whole point, you know, especially of like Omad. And if I really need to eat something,
she's tried doing like Omad on like Burger King and stuff before as well, hasn't she? I specifically remember that as a talking point, which seemed very strange.
Again.
Oh, Andraste, that does sound good.
Something nutritious, high in protein.
Lemon and chicken. Oh, so good. I made a salad the other day with chicken and dill, and it was banging.
If I really need to eat something, again, something nutritious, high in protein, low in sugar, maybe like tuna or...
Shenanigans. I think the healthy eating is going to happen for about 3 days, and then we'll get back to a takeout mukbang or poutine.
Piece of cheese, a drumstick, something like that.
Luasil, that's funny.
So I'm going to try to do more... Hi!
Ooh, what did I try this week? I got some nori rolls. Sorry, some nori sheets, seaweed sheets. And I tried... So for a little, like, snack, I usually have, like, a small tin of tuna and 2 hard-boiled eggs. Hard-boiled eggs are just, like, in rotation in my household. Like, I'm always boiling fucking eggs. 2 hard-boiled eggs and a tin of, like, flavored tuna. Today I had a lemon vinaigrette. It was lovely. So I mixed that up into, like, a really, really simple tuna salad. No, like, additional condiments or anything. That's the Instapot done. 15 minutes, and then I gotta vent it. And then, I make this tuna salad, and then I put it on the nori roll, and then I fold it up, and then I eat it. And it adds, like, delicious crunch. Seaweed's got good vitamins in it. Tasty. Handy. Anyway, that's my story. Yes, Mick. Tuna.
You're so cute. When she wants my attention, she just lays on her back and looks super cute. Like, which pose can I do to get her attention?
Tuna.
And they know it works.
Dawn, it's really good. And it's really simple as well. It's just, and yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's nice.
So yeah, things like maybe a hamburger patty, lean hamburger patty, some cheese, grilled onions, mustard.
Sorry, I missed all of that. Are you talking about making burgers?
So yeah, things like maybe a hamburger patty, lean hamburger patty.
A hamburger patty, yeah.
Some cheese.
Some cheese.
Grilled onions.
Grilled onions.
Mustard.
Are you talking about making a burger for dinner, ma'am? Or are we just fantasizing about better food at this point? I think we're talking about making a hamburger for tomorrow's meal.
Big side of like broccoli, veggies.
That sounded like a burger.
I always like to eat nuts, especially cashews.
Okay.
I find that
gotta watch them. Nuts are high in calorie.
they're very filling.
Shh. Okay. Dawn, I would love to see her making chaffles. That would be a full circle moment.
Halloumi is so good.
Is this thing styrofoam? No, it can't be. Well, in that you can tell that she's loving this dish. See, I've come back to enjoying fish. The problem with fish is that it's just like I need to eat too much of it. Like, you know how you go out and you get like the frozen bag with like the pre-portioned fillets? They are they are this big. They are teeny tiny. That's not enough fish. That's not enough fish for me. I need like 2 of them. That's not a lot of fish.
So I'm hoping to be consistent with this method for a while.
Shenanigans, 100%. And unfortunately, we've just seen Chantal finish off hubcap after hubcap. It's been a lot of rice.
Solo and I will probably go out for a walk on the beach if it stops pouring.
Which is the next video we're going to watch. A fun night walk out on the beach. Hey, 47, good to see you. Ooh, little spider. Hello, buddy. How are you? Oh, you're not a huntsman. You're a jumping one. Okay, never mind. It's fine.
It's so ripe. It's very fragrant.
Ripe and fragrant. Stop.
Chicken's very juicy with the tomatoes.
Traveling teacher, good to see you. Teacher says, has anyone noticed how she cuts her food with a knife and fork? Like a little kid. She's not used to eating with a knife and fork at all. Like, she is kind of holding it like a... How do you even... Like a recorder.
Cooked on top?
Damn, that's strange. Okay, I mean, look, if you learn how to hold a knife and fork different, more power to you. But this just... Considering that we watch Chantal eat food every single day, you'd think she would... I don't know. No, I don't, because she never uses a knife and fork. It's all hands. It's all hands all the time. It's like holding a kazoo.
If you guys have any... I should start a group somewhere so we can share recipes.
And then she does that thing as well, because, like, I know to make myself more mindful of my food, I was just like, right, I need to, like, cut everything into smaller pieces. And one of the habits I spoke about was, so if I had back in the day, if I had a meal that was like, 3 or 4 different components, I would cut up everything into smaller amounts so it would be easier for me to go. During my mindfulness era, I was like, oh, it turns out if you just cut what you're actually eating, one piece, and then eat it, and then chew, and then cut the next piece, like, you give your stomach that time to, like, signal to your brain that, oh no, this is fulfilling and this is happening, and, like, you're feeding your hunger, and your hunger cues are, like, satiated and all of that stuff. Anyway, it's very interesting. But it is funny watching Chantal because she literally, like, cuts to be on the fork in her left hand. So she cuts, fork on the left hand, then changes it to her right hand because her right hand is her I don't want to say shoveling hand, but that's not a lie, you know. Anyway, just an interesting thing.
And things like that.
Hey Sarah, good to see you, lovely. Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Very juicy, delicious chicken. I'm glad I made this. Halloumi chicken.
It feels like something that I've noticed about Chantal for a really long time when I've seen her eat with a knife and fork. Now I kind of want to go back through, like, the archives to see if... It's just such a strange situation because we obviously don't see Chantal eat with a knife and fork very often. Zing, lovely to see you. Hello, thank you so much for being here for 22 months. I appreciate it. Sarah, this one's for you. Zing says, the utensil switch is a North American thing. Have we had this conversation before? I feel like maybe we have. I think we have. I'm getting a flashback? No, that's a different thing. A flashback to utensil talk. Mm-hmm. Thank you for being here for 22 months, Zing. I appreciate it. Yeah, flashback. I said what I said.
I'll post the recipe for this.
No, thank you. It's fine. Will you actually, though? I don't think she did. She just says words, hey. I checked her community tab post before coming online because I was like, oh, I wonder if she's mad today. She did not post the recipe for this.
In the description box. Or in the comment in it. Maybe.
There seems to be a lot of back and forth about the utensil switch in the chat. I absolutely do not. I do not. I do not, and I've got to say, it's got to be, like, strange enough for me to go, huh, that's weird when watching Chantal, but it might just be because it's Chantal. Look, if you switch your utensils, go to town, but I think that's such an interesting thing. Because I feel like if I was sitting across from someone at dinner and they cut their food and then switched the fork and ate with their other hand, I would be so curious as to why that is. It's very interesting. Very English of me. Well, don't you know I'm from the Great Britain. Yeah.
Remember that old saying? Nothing tastes as good as skinny feels. Let's scratch that.
Uh-huh.
And say, nothing tastes as good as healthy feels.
Yeah, well...
Because just because you're...
God, I'm getting flashbacks to Chantal yelling at us that we don't know her health just based on what we watch of her.
Skinny does not mean that you're healthy.
Good job, Brain. Thanks, Brain. I mean, to be fair, we're not actually talking about anybody else at this point. We're just watching Chantal eat the food. The gold British pound. That's what I use. Into our little snacks. Oop, there it is. She found the tooth.
I was really depressed earlier.
Okay.
I was like... Never.
Gonna eat a pizza again.
Never gonna get to eat pizza.
Raven Simone, I'm coming for your gig, I swear.
I know you're thinking you shouldn't restrict yourself that much.
Look, do what works for you. All I recommend is speaking to a healthcare professional before you start doing anything drastic. It's uncanny. Just speak to a healthcare professional, especially someone in a situation like you who does have a list of comorbidities that go along with the everything. Like, shit's pretty fucked, so you gotta speak to someone who's more knowledgeable than you and don't just go looking out for all of this information. Yeah, because, like, unique circumstances and all of that. Dawn, thank you for being here for 2 months. I appreciate it. Dawn says, happy to be having my morning coffee with you. I hope you enjoy your coffee, mate. Thanks for the support and happy 2 months.
But right now I have to. Like, I can't even have things in moderation because it's not just about weight loss anymore. It's about health. And I can't eat things that will.
And this is one of the problems with talking about Chantal and the relationship with food, right? She has given us, like, she is the gold British pound of mental gymnastics when it comes to justifications of eating whatever the fuck she wants. Because she'll say it's a food addiction, she'll say it's BED, she'll say it's this, that, and the other. And the short and simple answer is it could be fucking any and all of those things. Absolutely. It could be so many things. But the bigger conversation in all of that is that Chantal doesn't give a shit. Chantal's really fucking lazy, and Chantal will never care for her mental or physical health because it's all just too hard. She don't give a shit. And the problem in all of this is that quite clearly Chantal's always had someone in her life to be able to just hold her hand and get her through something, or to be able to do it for her. Chantal's really not had to do a lot for herself. And So when we talk about these big scary things like addressing our mental health or addressing our relationship with food or practicing healthy coping mechanisms or changing our lifestyle or all of those things, those are all massive things. And for a lot of people, as we kind of address certain situations in our lives, we take the small steps and then we sit down and take a break and then we take some bigger steps and we continue on that journey. And yeah, there's failure and yes, there's success. But a lot of the time, people aren't necessarily Chantal and just kind of throw a tantrum that things can't improve. And Chantal's always kind of seemingly just had someone else to do it for her. She can't have someone else take this journey for her. Never has, never will, and that's why nothing's ever changed. Hammy, lovely to see you. Thank you for being here for 11 months. Hammy says, live, laugh, love you all. I'll live, laugh, love you too, mate. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for 11 months.
Spike my blood sugar because, like, I'm literally on the verge of, like, literal health crisis. So
yeah, you're on the verge of going to the ER, mate, with numbers like you. Like, diabetic coma incoming.
I really need to be very diligent, even if it's something that depresses me, even if it's something that almost kills me.
Hey, Steph, thanks for the super chat. Hope you're having a good night. Steph says, there is a whole Guardian article about the utensil switching thing. I'm one flabbergasted Australian. No way! I'm going to have to read it afterwards. That is very interesting. Where does it come from? Thank you for the super chat.
Because in reality it won't. It's actually good for me and I just have to keep telling myself that.
Well, shenanigans, the thing about the diabetes is that it's been a talking point for so long. You know, I was watching Chicken Pickle's latest upload about like the kind of historical timeline about the conversation about diabetes. And like I remember when Chantal both and Ambi actually, when we were talking about it, they would say, well, that's fat phobic to assume that we have diabetes. And it's like, gal, in Chantal's case, we see what she eats every day, or at least we see a portion of what Chantal eats every day, along with conversations about being pre-diabetic previously, being on Ozempic, all of those things. Like, it's not as if we're pulling shit out of nowhere. Like, it's a theory or speculation or potential diagnosis that we can quite, like, very easily see actually happening. It's like saying, oh, no, Chantal might have heart disease. Yeah, she might. She's got an enlarged heart and she eats the way she eats on camera for money every day, seemingly. She drinks gravy and her favourite food is poutine and burgers. Yeah, she might have heart disease. Yeah, I'm not here to diagnose anyone. I'm not here to give anyone help with their health. Like, I'm just here to talk about the stories that I'm watching. But it's not outside of the realms of possibility. It's actually within the realms of likelihood, I would say. Oh, that's my alarm. One moment, I will just... there we go. Just leave that there. Voodoo, thank you very much for the super chat. Voodoo says, at Foodie's weight, she doesn't need these very restrictive diets. Just eat 1/3 what she's eating, aka what normal people eat. Be much healthier. Voodoo, thank you for the super chat. I think that, like, everybody eats differently and everybody's needs are different. And, you know, what is normal? That's a bigger conversation, I suppose, in the terms of diet. But I think what Chantal might find helpful, because she's got all of this time, is actually, like, counting what she eats, weighing what she eats, actually being interested in cooking. But she's never going to do any of that because she's lazy. She doesn't want to do that. So she just, like, the diet boxes would probably help a lot more. But yeah, professional assistance, that would probably be the best thing. Thank you for the super chat, lovely. All right, I'm going to let her continue talking and I'm going to go vent. Please hold.
Because in reality it won't. It's actually good for me and I just have to keep telling myself that. And, you know, it's just something that has to happen. There's no way around it. And it can be very depressing at first because when food is like...
Oh my god, it smells so good!
When you use food to cope with things and you take that away, you have to find whole new ways to cope.
Yes, you do. Food for me, at least, was one of the things that was easiest at hand and that made me feel good after I quit smoking. So, yeah, it's a very simple, easy go-to coping mechanism.
And I should really just be, like, turning to Allah and to prayer and everything. So I'm going to try to do that and just have faith in God, have faith in myself, have faith in this plan. And I want to thank you guys for all your supportive comments because, you know,
Oh my god, I've been on top chat this entire time. Sorry, everyone. Again, it's always me.
You know, they were mostly all really nice and positive, and on top of that, just a lot of them were constructive. So yeah, I really appreciate that. It's encouraging, you know. What really also keeps me on track is thinking of the future.
That'll do it. That helps.
If I keep eating the way I was and not doing any exercise, I don't really have a future. I don't have a good future. If I lose weight and get healthy and regain my health, I have a whole new life I didn't get to live before. I can do things I've never done.
I don't know why Top Chat even exists, Snowcat. It's terrible.
Because of my weight. So we can go to all the carnivals. I still don't like some of the rides, but some I will go on. Just because I can. We can go to all the booths. I don't have to have anxiety about going to restaurants.
Okay.
All kinds of things, you know. So I'm just being really strict at first because of that. And I will always have to be strict and really mindful of these things.
I thought this exact same way when I was like 6 months into counting. I was like, oh man, my life is just going to be this. I'm going to have to take a food scale with me everywhere and weigh stuff out. And then I got to a point where I was just like, I need to be kinder to myself and kind of ease up on that. And then, you know, swings roundabouts, go back to it, come off of it, all of that stuff. I mean, you do find a way. But I think for me and my relationship with food, like not fixing, but like looking at that and examining a lot of stuff is a much bigger question than just like what I eat every day.
I realize that because slipping up is so easy. You know, all it will take is like one bologna sandwich, for instance.
And for me, this is why I wouldn't have bologna in the house. I wouldn't have bread in the house. I wouldn't have any of those things. And that's why I guess that whole conversation about binging is so interesting, because my experience with like highly emotional driven consumption of food is very different to Chantel's. Like I never purposefully go out and purchase things to have in the fridge without the intention of absolutely understanding that, like, if I buy a kilo block of cheese, I will eat 500 grams of that in a day. And that's probably something that I could work on in the future or whatever. I don't really want to get into too much of my-ness. But the reality is that I have to understand my own struggles and know that, like, I don't want to put the bait in the kitchen, you know? I'd rather leave it at the store.
White bread with chips, and I know that will cause a spiral. So I have to really be abstinent in a lot of ways, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you do have to be firm with yourself. You do have to practice some self-control. Outside of the conversation about the diagnoses, who the hell knows? A psychologist might tell her something different, but whatever. This is why you speak to the professionals and not to YouTube.
So I'm going to keep trying this Omad thing and see.
Sure, 3 days. I give it 3 days.
How that goes.
3 days. Oh my god, it smells so good.
It's not going to be a huge meal, but it's going to be very nutrition dense.
Okie dokie.
I think I should maybe also take a multivitamin or something as well.
I mean, probably talk to a healthcare professional about that, because it might, accidentally mess with one of your other prescription medications that you may or may not be on. But this is what happens when you ask YouTube. What are we meant to say? We're not doctors. Certainly not your doctor.
All right, guys. I think that's it. Bye.
Okay, bye. All right, on to walking. Let's do a walk with me. And by walk with me, I mean walk with Chantel and Snoopy. This is walking exercise at KOUT beach in Kuwait. Let's slam it up to 1.25. We've got 11 minutes of this nonsense. Who's that?
Hey there, Beezers.
No, go away. I don't want a cameo. Fuck. Julia needs a brush. She's very cute, but she needs a brush. Look at her. Look at her underbelly. As opposed to the overbelly. Oh, look at the little hands. Also, Howie's, like, gone, right? No more Howie. The Muppet is very cute. Shrimp. Very cute little Muppet. But her poor fur. Like, look at that patch right under her arm. It's just so... And she probably still has the fungal fingers too, poor dear. She's a very quiet cat.
So I take my readings in the morning.
Oh my god, yell at me more. I was told to monitor day and night, and I'll have my A1C checked soon also.
Morning and night, and this is my nighttime reading.
239, what's that in numbers? It's 13.3. My nighttime reading. 13.3. Right. Also, there's medicine there. What's that? Blood? No, that's just this tester strip bottle. Never mind.
Nighttime in Kuwait.
So loud.
Going for a late night walk.
In numbers, a shit ton.
It's winter here.
It's not a small number by any means. It's not a number under 6. Yeah, super chat. It's kind of sad, hey. Poor Howie.
It's winter here.
So loud. Oh lord, the plastic is still on the seats. You're all right. Oh wow. That's sad. Well, not sad, but no. My theory about the grandma's couch of it all is holding up.
19 degrees Celsius.
Now she's quiet.
Beautiful
Great.
palm trees. Waves crashing on the beach. Let's go for a walk.
These could be shorts. We don't need full-length videos of this. That's cute. That's nice. That's nice lighting. Ooh, look, a palm tree. That's cool.
Alright guys, we're here at the beach.
Fuck. Level your audio, dude. This is, like, the one thing you have to do.
Together, getting ready for a walk. So,
What?
yeah, I'm just gonna go as far as I can. Just,
Sorry, what?
You know, nothing too strenuous at first. Just getting
What?
some fresh air, getting the blood going. So, yalla.
Yellow, let's go.
Alright.
Oh my god, Lottie, hi.
Very windy.
She is certainly not raw dogging that upholstery. You are right. Also, happy Monday.
Apologize about that. It's empty.
A professional YouTuber, lazy. Professional.
So winter season in Kuwait is very rainy. Goes down below 20 at night. But I love it.
Uh-huh.
Perfect for me. So far so good. I'm not too out of
Is this... Where did we start? The car park's there, right? Okay.
breath yet, more than usual. I like that these parks and beaches have public washrooms. Public washrooms here.
That's the... That's the building outside of the... Sorry, across from the car park from where we can see the ocean, right? Or where we used to see the ocean from their apartment that they definitely didn't move out from. Or is this a different beach? No, this is a different beach. This is the one with the esplanade, like, further up. Never mind. Ignore me.
I can hear the waves. I can hear the waves. Here.
Hear the waves. Yes, dear, here. How majestic. Uh-huh.
I'm gonna do some deep breathing here.
Are you? You taking a break? Okay. This is the perfect postcard. Oh, she is zen.
I love it.
You love it? You're just saying words, dear. Miss Hell, I don't know, but I just find it so curious that we can hear traffic now, you know? You can't stand the royalty-free music? Okay, well, how about this? Since Chantel's on the beach, I'll put a theme tune together. You ready? good. Which is right by the ocean. How could I not?
What? I don't have any food.
Oh no.
Next time we'll come
Steph,
over.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to waking up your cat.
Oh. Hi. Hi. Look at the waves. Wow, so nice. Don't have an ocean near me where I'm from, so I love the ocean. That's the KOUT Mall in the distance.
Uh-huh.
All right, let's keep walking.
I don't think I'm ever going to watch a walking video with Chantal ever again. This is terrible.
Just walking slow. Taking my time.
I mean, she's got nowhere else to be. It's fine. Just loop the track. Mine or hers?
That will not leave us alone.
It's a very cute cat. Please don't kidnap that one.
Do you guys go for walks after dinner? You're around your block? How long do you go for?
Alright, how many meters are we assuming this is? Because we can see the boardwalk and the toilets in the center.
What did you start at?
What's that, like 700-800 meters, maybe?
Alright, I'm gonna walk on this little walkway of looks like railroad track, but
I don't know, I'm not good at math or words.
pretty cool.
Natural Ginger, you're right. She did used to tell us that she used exercise to drop weight. Yeah. You're right. Maybe they need to import that swing that they found at that motel that one time.
Have my water.
Maybe that would help them. I don't know.
Enjoying my time. Trying to build stamina.
Do you know what? I would hate this. Honestly. Because the best part of walking is listening to something, for me. I'm not a silent walker. I love, music, podcasts, YouTube, whatever. Chantal heavy breathing in my ears while I'm walking. I just can't imagine doing it silent. And Snoopy's not even having a conversation. He's just a ghost.
So I did a tour. I'm just gonna take a little small water break and just enjoy the weather.
Okay.
Here.
Great. We love mobility. And water. Hydrate, everyone. Remember to hydrate.
Oh, hi. There's another cat. Hi. Hi. I love all the cats here.
Maybe that's why they're keeping the plastic on the seats, though. The ringworm. Yeah.
This looks like a tomcat. Are you a tomcat? Hey. Looks healthy.
Ooh, new day. You got an ad for Settlers of Catan. How fun. It's always the sheep.
You're so cute. Yeah. Is he under my abaya? What are you doing here?
Wheelie, that's pretty much their conversations.
Where is he? He's under my abaya. Hi. Come. Aww.
Oh no, that cat's gonna get ringworm now too. Not the fungal fingers. Also, that's probably how Julia got it. First of all, on the streets, but second of all, Chantal out there, not washing her hands.
Can I keep walking?
They've definitely both got ringworm.
Took like a 3-minute break.
Well, maybe not. Maybe Snoopy's safe because he doesn't touch anywhere except for under here.
Pet a cat.
Hey, Lily. P hands fungal fingers. Yes. Just builds on itself, you know. Well, Sean Bean, we're unsure if it's ringworm, but when they took Julia to the vet, when she was on heat, which I actually did think happened, the vet said, "Oh no, we can't give the vaccinations until this shot is administered and the heat dies down." So the heat's died down. They haven't vaccinated Julia for whatever reason. The reason she said was because the vet checked Julia's skin and there was a fungal infection, which led to the assumption that it was ringworm. But for some reason, Chantal hasn't got the fungal shampoo wash that was required, or updated anyone about the vaccines, and she'll, the cat will probably go on heat again in about 6 months' time.
Hello guys, how are you
Go away.
doing?
Hi guys, so I'm here on the beach with my supportive husband.
Yeah baby, I'm here rooting for you.
Oh, thank you, babe.
The weather here after raining is gorgeous, guys.
Yeah, perfect. I love it. Very comfortable.
Yeah.
Well, this was nice. I'm going to end the video here, guys, and we're going to take you on different walks. I'm going to try like different markets, different malls, stuff like that, and at the same time show you Kuwait. So
Yeah baby, I can encourage you, don't worry.
oh, I appreciate it, babe.
Let's go on a desert walk again.
All right, guys, thanks for coming along. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Good.
Okay, bye. Enjoy your seating. All right, chat. We're done with Foodie, so if you're not interested in Ambi, I totally understand. But she's got some words to say. Chantal, that was terribly boring. I can't wait for the next buck bag. We're going to now watch Amberlynn Reid is the Queen of Girl World. Talk about controversial.
Two new vlogs. So we're gonna start off with a little Amazon moment. So
An Amazon moment. Oh my god, ears for Ambi. Every single time. I'm going to have to get these, like, stapled on. Thank you, chat. I appreciate you all. And babies assemble! How could you not be interested in the Queen of Go World? Exactly, Lottie. It's Amberlynn Reid herself. The Queen. The, Monarch of Madness. There's another word for Queen. I don't know.
I have been loving like mesh lately. Like wearing it underneath like a dress or a shirt that is like a spaghetti strap. God, do people even call them that anymore?
I believe the colloquial term, I might have to ask Linda, but the colloquial term for a spaghetti strap is still spaghetti strap. Yep. Mesh under a top. Okay. I can get behind this. I do love layering.
I just think it's
Layer-in.
such a cute look. So I went onto Amazon to search like, is there any that I like? And I found a few, but I was like, I don't know if it's gonna fit me. So
Shenanigans. I have no idea. Didn't they talk to each other through the live stream, right? I don't know what Ambi's... I don't know. Attention. I'm assuming attention. It's always attention.
this little bag came. All right, so how I want it to fit.
Linda, lovely to see you. Spaghetti straps, vocab approved. Thank you.
If I wear it underneath stuff, I only want it to go to like about right here.
Okay, so Ambi's telling me she wants a crop. She wants a mesh crop to go under her spaghetti spaghetti strap tops. But they're actually spaghetti strap dresses because Ambi wears dresses as tops. Have I got that right? I think I've got that right.
And I want it to be super tight because I don't want it to be like a loose mesh.
No one wants a loose mesh. I mean, I guess maybe you might want a loose mesh if you're, a particular raver in the late 90s and early 2000s. But, like, yeah, usually mesh is, like, tight or, like, on the skin.
Look how cute this is. But is it gonna fit? That is the real question.
I'm very confused by this mesh. Okay. She says mesh, I'm thinking fishnets. Like fishnet mesh. Not fishnets, the leggings, but fishnet, like, mesh. Like raver mesh. Not this. What's this?
Oh my god, it is adorable. So this is in a 4X.
What's this, though?
So there's no...
A sheer top. Yeah, it looks like a 4-way stretch sheer top. Is that what this is? Moonface Pondo, you are absolutely right. Every top is a crop if you have scissors.
front or back. I think you just throw it on. So let's see if it fits me how I want it to.
Why are you not putting this on and then putting a little spaghetti strap over the top of it like you said you wanted to? What?
Ooh! So far, so good. It actually fits exactly how I want it. It is a little longer than I wanted, as you can see here.
But that's easy. Like you said, we'll just get some scissors and we'll make it a crop. It's fine.
I wanted it to be like right here, but I'm
right here. What kind of... Gosh, she's bizarre.
totally fine with that. I feel like this will be so cute underneath something. And I feel like the sleeves are...
Why are we wearing it on top of something? Like, why would you show us an example of the thing and not show us the example of the thing that you're talking about styling, but instead just putting over top of a sweater dress or whatever the hell this is?
Longer than I was expecting them to be, which is perfect. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of like vibing with this look if this wasn't so high up here.
I'm not necessarily vibing with this look. This looks silly. This looks like a paint smock. I don't necessarily live, laugh, love this. No.
Wow. Okay, she fits, girlies. So that means I'm gonna go back to where I got this on Amazon, and I'm totes gonna get a couple more. There was ones with like polka dots. There was one that was like a white mesh, and I was...
It's kind of tacky. Voodoo. I love tacky.
like, I need that. This is honestly so freaking cute. I like can't even stand it. Okay, so I'm actually about to straighten my hair. So this is before my hair's straight. It's
oh Lord, I don't care.
super just poofy and frizzy, and I just...
Yeah, and then you're going to straighten it, and then you're going to tell us how different your hair is after your hysterectomy, and it's almost like I've heard this 50 fucking times in the last year. Oh my God.
We don't agree. And my hair used to never be like this. It started after my hysterectomy.
Points for me.
My hair completely changed texture, so I hate it, but whatever. So here's before. Okay, so she is now straight. She's a little flat, but you know, that's okay.
So am I. Capricorn, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. Capricorn says in another chat, I can't remember which, someone said this looked like the carpet from a 1980s video arcade. You are so right. It's giving early 90s, like, theater carpet. Yeah. Yeah, I could see it. Thank you for the super chat.
I was thinking about maybe putting some waves in my hair, but honestly...
Lottie, I did know that. Turns out I did.
When I use my crimper, it takes a lifetime, and I'm not really in the mood for that. But if it didn't take a lifetime, that's how my hair would look right now. But I'm just feeling like, no, this
gas baggery. I hate it. Please learn to like talk about interesting things, Ambi. That would make this so much more fun.
It's just too much, y'all. I have had this dang crown for ever.
Work diva.
And I haven't...
She's a queen, don't you know?
No one like really what to do with it. It made an appearance in a video forever ago. It was like literally just a second.
Eyeliner tutorial coming up and then an organize with me is in order. Oh yeah, it's a shame she doesn't have a hordes of clothing anymore. She can't do a donate with me piece of content.
But I just filmed a TikTok with it. Nicki Minaj moment. Oh my God, I'm obsessed with the Doja Cat song. It's called Agora Hills, and I cannot stop listening to it. I'm gonna take this off now. I'm obsessed with this though. Like, I got this off of Amazon, like literally, I want to say like...
You know what? Get yourself the confidence to wear a crown. That's what you should... Yeah. That's what Ambi should teach all of us. We should all have the confidence to wear a crown.
A year and a half ago, it was...
Or a tiara, whatever, or a brooch. Just something fun, you know. Some jewelry that you might not wear every day.
Actually, it was during the time where everyone just like kept saying like, oh my God, Foodie Beauty stealing your crown. And then people would come to me and be like, oh my God, you're stealing Chantel's crown. And it was just like a lot of like back and forth in that way. So
I mean, it really was kind of one-sided for a very long time there. I had high hopes for the Okie Dokieville season. My hopes are dashed. My hopes are diminishing. So far, I've seen more of the casino than anything else interesting on your channel for weeks now. So, yeah, hopes are falling.
I was like...
Chantel got a new car and a diabetes diagnosis. Ambi took us to the casino and showed us where she goes to bingo. I mean, I know what's more interesting to watch.
Oh my God, I think it would be funny to like get a crown. I don't know. I never really did anything with it, but there was...
Accessorize your bingo outfit with a crown, you're worth it.
Meaning behind it. I was going to do a little trolling.
Not Ambi the troll.
You know, it's like, it's literally fine to troll for fun. But
she said it, everyone. Grab that clip. It's literally fine to troll for fun. You guys, what are you talking about? Trolling's fun.
Like, I firmly believe that. Like,
she firmly believes it. Hear it again?
I was going to do a little trolling. You know, it's like, it's literally fine to troll for fun. Like,
it's fine to troll for fun.
I firmly believe that. Like,
she firmly believes it. Everybody does it. Troll for fun.
I think trolling is funny. Like, some of the...
Do you?
Things that Trisha Paytas does, or like Tana, etc., etc. Like, I am also known for being...
It's fine when it's fine when you do it on camera. It's less fine when people aren't on camera and do it. But wait, reaction channels are on camera and do it. That's confusing.
like a troll, but
What does she consider a troll? Maybe the definition of troll is just not lining up with troll in, yeah.
I just feel like there's certain things that you should not troll about. I don't know. You only live once. Let your inner troll out and just let your freak flag fly. You know what I'm saying?
I knew she was going to say that. The next day.
Hello, it is the next day. I don't know what's going on here. I'm a little red, so just ignore that.
Oh, did you know she's allergic to her cats? It's probably Rarity slept on her face again. Because that's why she gets red there, because she's allergic to her cats, and her cats like to sleep on her pillows or on her face, and I don't think she takes anything for it, and she just suffers through this, and then tells us about it, like, pretty much, like, every 3 weeks, I'd say she'd tell us she's allergic to cats. Did you know she's allergic to cats?
So, last night I actually went to bingo with my mom.
Shocked. I'm shocked.
And instead of throwing away all the papers right at the beginning, like everyone does, I kept them all. I wanted to show you how many we did. There were so many. But
did you throw it away eventually? Because this is hoarding, ma'am.
bingo is actually really cheap. It's $20 to sit there and play for hours. Anyways, I woke up, and it's funny because I talked about the crown situation with me and Chantel literally yesterday in this video, and I woke up to people saying like the only reason why I wore a crown in my TikTok was because of her.
I mean, you did reference Chantel and being the queen of girl world in your previous clip, so whatever you're about to say here may be incorrect, ma'am.
No. Literally, if you listen to the lyrics, Nicki Minaj is saying, you know, the queen of rap, so I put on a crown. Like, it had nothing to do with Chantel. I think people just want us to hate each other, and
You were hanging out in her chat, ma'am. And also, she does hate you. Go back and watch her content and everything she has to say about you ever.
sorry. I don't have
Maybe not hate, but she doesn't like you.
hate in my heart for her. I
That's nice. She doesn't like you.
don't have hate.
She literally just name dropped you to try to argue a point against people who had specific opinions. And that's about it. That's all she does. She name drops you when the argument she's trying to form suits her, I guess. So there's that.
In my heart for anybody. I'm just not that girly. And if anything, Chantel needs to come to
Can we say that Ambi raw dogs allergies? Yes, we can.
visit me so we can like live stream together. Like we would literally break the internet. Like,
Oh my god, it would break the internet. You're right. Yes, 2 of you in the same space streaming together. Paddle up, mate. I'd love to see it.
I would love that so much.
Me too. I would love that a lot. I would love to see the 2 of you communicating in a way that wasn't text-based. You know?
I don't know. Everyone just wants to like pin us together, or is it pin us apart? Pin us against each other?
Ambi, man, she doesn't like you. Remember when you went into Old Mate's chat and forgave him? No, what happened with that? She went in and said he's so funny, right? She should go in and say he's so funny and that... Yeah, she went in and said he's so fun. No, he's so entertaining. I think that was the word. Then Chantel got wind of it and she had a lot of words to say about Ambi. She did not hold back, and Foody's known to not hold back. And then Ambi came in and said, well, I spoke to my therapist about the Old Mate situation, and I do have to apologize or something and something. Right? Yeah, anyway. Oh, and then there was the follow-up, well, not necessarily the follow-up to all of that, but Chantal choosing to share her perspective on LGBTQIA plus individuals on her Instagram, which nobody really took very well. Anyway, Ambi, yeah, no, she's totally a fan of yours.
What is the saying? I don't know. Either way, no, you guys. There's no drama. There's no beef there.
No, 0.
And before the haters say anything, moo moo moo. So I'm
Moo, moo, moo.
actually about to go to my grandma's. We're going to play some Yahtzee.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a cat.
So cute.
Cats don't moo.
I'm gonna use some Versace moment. A little Versace. Oh my god, that smells so good. This is the bright crystal one, and
Oh, Shenanigans has the note. Ambi apologized for calling him a narcissist and said she found him and Didi entertaining. That's right. That's how all of that happened. And then Chantal obviously found out and was not impressed by the queen.
I'm like running out, so I definitely need to get more of that. My mirror needs to be cleaned, but this is my outfit for the day. I'm also wearing my earrings that say gay on them because, you know, gay.
Did you know?
So I'm currently at the mall because I'm about
Not the men's we use.
To go to a Lego store for the first time in my life, I'm pumped. Lego store. Yes, I'm so excited.
What time of day is this? I read that as Dick and build. Alright, Lego.
Hey guys, okay, so I just got back. Literally, when I was at my grandma's house, we were gonna play a whole page of Yahtzee, but we could not stop talking. For 4 hours straight, like, we talked about everything under the sun. It was a moment.
Yeah, a 4-hour moment. Great, that's nice.
So it was just a really good time, but I wanted to show you what I got from the Lego store. The
What do you know about Dick and Bill?
cashier at the Lego store, he was gay. And
Oh, she's meaning all the gays.
it was a really good time, but I wanted to show you what I got from the Lego store. The cashier at the Lego store, he was gay.
Right, so how many gays in Okie Dokieville has she met now? Lego? Waiter? And then someone else? I don't know, I can't remember.
And I was like, me too. Honestly, you guys, where I live is the biggest, largest, like, gay scene I have ever seen. And I have lived in a lot of places. Yes, I have. I grew up in California. I spent majority, actually, of my life in California.
Okie Dokieville has a larger gay scene than California. Is that what she's telling me? I don't know about the States, y'all. I do recall recently, was it Okie Dokieville's senator was in the news? Was he's the one with the gun, right? Is that Okie Dokieville? I don't know. I don't pay attention. Okie Dokieville got a raging gay scene. Let me know.
West Coast girly, and I miss it there. One day I will be back, but right now I'm enjoying my time in Oklahoma. But the gay scene here is amazing. My mom actually took me by. It's like this whole community, just like...
Wait. There was something... Was that Oklahoma or Tennessee? The recent, like, jail the gays law in small towns. Was that maybe Tennessee? What am I thinking? What happened in Okie Dokieville that is on my mind? Something. Anyway.
I sit there. One day I will be back, but right now I'm enjoying my time in Oklahoma. But the gay scene here is amazing. My mom actually took me by. It's like this whole community, just like street and blocks full of just LGBTQ businesses. And on top of that
That's
is
good.
like the gay bar scene. It's honestly just amazing because like whenever I go somewhere, there's gonna be a gay person. And it's just like, I was in Kentucky for like 7 years. So definitely not used to that. And it just feels so welcoming. I feel like at home. I mean, I'm an out lesbian and it just feels so comfy. Like I love it. It feels like such a good vibe. I'm just here for it. Anyways, so first time at the Lego store. Yes, it was so fun. I was definitely...
Okay. Sorry. I skipped over the majority of that, thinking that I was wrong and or right about something.
here for it. Anyways, so first time at the Lego store.
Okay, we're back to Lego. It's fine. Steph, she did never go anywhere to Kentucky. Well, remember they went to Pride and then she just didn't go. Like they went to, was that Pride in Lexington, I think? And her and Becky just stayed in the place they were renting, which was kind of sad. I don't know. Well, maybe wherever she's living. I have no idea about any of the states, but I'm assuming maybe the reason why she's so excited is because the area that she's living in, Okie Dokieville, is just like a larger population. So I don't think Lexington, Kentucky has like does Lexington, Kentucky have gay bars and stuff? I don't know. But she's telling us the area that she's in Okie Dokieville does. Which is great. We love a village.
Yes, it was
But let's talk about the Lego.
so fun. I was definitely vibing for sure. I got the Pac-Man Lego.
Girl.
I've been wanting it, so I got it. And then I also got 2 Lego pens. They write the color they are, so this one's gonna be like this dark pink and then black. They're gel pens.
Lego pens, that's cool.
And
I love a pen. So does our girl. She loves stationery.
you can Lego them together. Oh my god, I'm such a nerd. And then I got some Legos for free. I said, okay, ma'am. This is the Winter Market, which so cute. And then this one is the Magisto's Magical Workshop.
Man, we really went out for a haul, huh?
So I'm definitely gonna do these 2 first. Probably this one and then this one.
How much money you reckon she spent on Legos? Like $500?
And then the Pac-Man. I haven't done like a Lego in forever, it feels like, so that's so much fun. Okay, guys, so I just feel like it's important that I clarify certain things topics, questions, rumors.
Balo, those Lego pens are kind of dope.
Obviously,
I'm not mad.
there's things I can't talk about, won't talk about, don't want to talk about. But things like this, I'm going
Lego had a flash sale.
to. So there's another rumor that I'm in love with someone.
Oh my god, rumors.
Clarify.
Let's
so
go.
much fun.
This
Okay,
is the
guys.
best
So
part.
I just feel like it's important that I clarify certain things, topics, questions, rumors. Obviously, there's things I can't talk about, won't talk about, don't want to talk about. But things like this, I'm going to. So
What did I miss?
there's another rumor that I'm in love with someone else, and I've been in love 3 times since my last relationship. No. When I say I'm in love with 2 people, I'm talking about my ex.
Oh, mate, she falls in love with the next person to fucking knock at her door. She doesn't... No. Ma'am, you applied the label love to almost any interaction. You can't fall in love with someone via fucking Instagram DMs. It just doesn't happen. You haven't met these people.
Feline, and I'm talking about the person I've been talking about from the jump. I have only been in love with one person after my last relationship. That's it. There's just like
Whoever slid into her DMs. Noted.
rumors going
Oh, Lego was over 255? Okay, noted.
around,
Thank
and I'm
you.
like, I've been in love like 3 times. Like, no. So I just have to clarify. That's not a thing.
Do you have to? Does it fucking matter how many people? One of them didn't even exist. The other one we saw a hand and a foot of for a year and a half.
Won't be a thing. And yeah, but I'm totally fine clarifying certain topics. I might start doing that more often.
Oh my god, who cares? She's really scraping the bottom of the barrel for conversation. I'm going to address the rumours of a third lover. Lover? Auntie M, thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Auntie M says, just got off an 11-hour shift at Zon, 6:30 a.m. and a nice glass of wine. Because reasons. I hope you had a fabulous day, mate. Enjoy your glass of wine and thank you for the support. Good to see you. Hello, hello.
Because I've been letting rumors float around. And the more you let them float, and the more you don't be like, actually, no, that's not true. Actually, wait, let me clarify. The more I do that, the bigger it gets.
Actually, the people who think and talk about the potentials and the rumors and all of that stuff, the reason that they do it, as an audience member, I'm going to tell you, Ambi, it's because it's way more interesting than the things that you show us, and no one trusts you. Great. It's the perfect storm of reasons why the potential is so much more interesting than the reality. But we all know why we're here. For a laugh. It's just entertainment. No one cares if there was a third person. Literally no one cares.
So I just want to squash it now. Okay, guys, I am obsessed with TikTok.
Lord.
I love TikTok. Follow me on TikTok.
No, thank you. You like your own posts on TikTok. Jeez.
Rarity Cat, RARIT
TYY
YY
CAT.
CAT.
Yeah.
So there is 2 Y's. I have
There are 2 Ys.
so much fun on here. Like, queen. And yes, I like my own stuff because I love my stuff and I deserve it.
Do you know what? Since she got called out about being a terrible lip syncer, her lip syncing has certainly improved. So she must have changed the earbuds or something because it was definitely remember it was the AirPods rather, stupid. The AirPods that caused her to have a bad lip sync and not because she was just, doing it shit.
And yes, I like my own stuff because I love my stuff and I deserve it. But definitely go on there. People do ask, like, why don't I have my comments on? I want it to be peaceful over there. I mean, it's pretty simple. Because
Your comments are on YouTube, Mary. You could just not read them.
I just
If they cause you discomfort, just don't read them.
have so much fun filming them. And I just, like, low-key don't want it ruined for me. I know a lot of people enjoy my TikToks, though, because I get a lot of messages. So thank you so much.
Do you?
On September 7th, I uploaded a video where I was like, I'm gonna start making all my vlogs 10 minutes because people were saying they were super short. And I have successfully made every single vlog over 10 minutes. And now, I think, officially, I'm gonna start making them all over 12 minutes. I like having this little goal for me. I was successful in my last one, and I'm gonna be successful in this one. But I am gonna end this vlog. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much for spending a minute and a half explaining to us that at some point in time back in September you promised your vlogs would all be 10 minutes and now you're wanting to really push yourself and push it to 12 minutes, which means we're just going to get another 2 minutes of absolute tact. Chat, I'm done. I'm absolutely done. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this evening. I appreciate you all. Thank you for your patience. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. If you'd like to hit the like button on the way out, that'd be very much appreciated. Pink Bun, thank you for being here for 16 months as well. Lovely to see you. Sorry, we're just finishing up. What was I saying? Hit the like button on the way out if you'd like to. Make sure you take care of yourselves, wear your sunscreen, drink your water, hug a loved one, have a snack. Don't be Amberlynn, and just have a great day. Have a great day. For those of you on the rewatch, I appreciate your comments, opinions, and eyeballs chat. You've been great, and I've been Pulpy, and I'll see you all